So one of the biggest trends we're going to continue to see this year is relaxed tailoring. Now this trend started a while back, but this year it's going to be in full swing. The style details to look for: soft shoulder jackets. On trousers, drawstring waists. And with blazers, you're going to see a lot of these unlined. Now, suiting in general has been going in the casual direction for a long time. And this year, we're going to see a continued movement away from rigid structure and more of a trend towards overall relaxed silhouettes. Now, do I have an issue with unlined relaxed cotton blazers worn with drawstring trousers? No, of course not, especially if done well. But understand it's a trendy casual look that may be out of style in a couple years. Next up, let's talk about the trend of elevated utility, aka clothing that's busy. We're talking cargo pockets, adjustable straps, and belts integrated into the garments. Now, this trend as well has been going on for a decade, but this year it's going to get more polished. Look for a lot of the cargo pants out there to be slimmer cuts, tapered. You're going to see jackets out there with the larger pockets, but they're going to be more streamlined. They're going to look like city jackets, less than a safari or a bush jacket. And if you decide to pick up one of these garments, my advice is to go with an earth tone. Khaki, sand, olive, because if you end up picking up a garment that's like a bright orange, yes, you could wear it this season, but by next year, that's going to be out of style. And speaking of colors, this year you're going to see a lot of pastels. Now, pastels, as you probably know, are muted, lighter color shades, often described as soothing, smooth, maybe even delicate. Some of the trending colors this year are going to be soft pink, lavender, mint green, and sky blue. Now, because this is trending, we're going to see this color in sports jackets, we're going to see it in shoes, sneakers, and we're also going to see it, I'm sure, in trousers. That being said, if you want to jump on this trend, but you want to buy a garment that's going to last more than just one season, my advice is to pick up a pastel shirt, preferably an Oxford. For the last 100 years, these shirts have traditionally come in pastels, and it's a really easy way to bring this trend into your wardrobe without buying something that's going to be out of fashion within 2 years. The next fashion trend we're going to see out there: bold stripes. Now, when I say bold, I'm not just talking thick, I am talking high contrast with the color they're next to. Think navy and white, dark green and white, red and white. Now, in what garments are we going to see this trend? We'll look for it to pop up on camp collar shirts, lightweight sweaters, and I wouldn't be surprised if we even see it in headwear like with bucket hats, maybe even on rugby shirts. But again, if you want to grab a garment that's going to be timeless with this type of stripe, simply get a dress shirt or a button down that has these type of stripes, as you'll be able to get years of wear out of that garment versus going with a striped bucket hat or something like that. Now, I brought up the camp shirt. Yeah, we're going to see that trending this year along with the resort collar. Now, what I mean by the resort collar, we're talking larger, open collars that are made to rest on the collarbone, take up a little bit extra space, and add a bit of character to casual shirts. Now, some of you guys down in Florida, or maybe if you've traveled around the Caribbean, you've seen this in what's known as the Cuban collar shirt. And yeah, that shirt's going to be trending this year. Overall, it's a fine, relaxed look. It's been around for over 70 years. And if you're going to choose one of these and don't want to go with a simple solid, then maybe look to a shirt with a tropical print or sunset tones. But guys, I'll tell you, you can never go wrong with a crisp white. Yeah, that may seem boring, but guys, it's going to match everything in your wardrobe. Now, speaking of pants, let's talk about denim. For years, I have talked about straight cut, dark denim, and I still recommend it. But what we're going to see trending right now is more of a relaxed fit. And we're not necessarily talking baggy, but we are going to talk loose. This is going to be a straight cut with a little bit of extra room in and around the thighs, hips, and waist. Minimum distress, but in lighter colors. We're going to see a lot of medium washes, light washes, and even ecru in white denim. Also, denim shorts are going to be making a comeback, not for everybody, but for a lot of the younger crowd, this is their first time getting them. So let the guys that are getting into this enjoy it. But for me, and for a lot of you guys that want something that's a little bit more timeless, check out all the linen. So if you look around, pretty much every brand is going to be putting out linen trousers, linen jackets, linen shirts, and if you don't have any linen in your wardrobe, this is the year to stock up. Now, I'm not saying you got to go out there and buy a linen suit, but if you don't own one, it may be a great option, especially something casual to wear during the summer at a wedding. But definitely consider a linen shirt. I know so many of you guys stay away from linen because you're like, Antonio, I don't want to deal with the wrinkles. Here's the trick with linen and wrinkles is to embrace the wrinkles. It's just simply the way the shirt is. It is going to wrinkle, but simply understand this is a casual garment that's made to be breathable. And if you get a good fit, which on average is going to be a little bit looser than your normal button down, go with either an off-white, beige, or cream color. Gents, you're going to be good to go. And if you really want to have fun, look to a pair of trousers. Again, we're talking those drawstrings. Find something that you just simply, it feels good. You can wear it with your favorite t-shirt, or maybe one of those camp collar shirts we talked about earlier. Or pick up this next trend, which is the knitted polo. So this year, the trend is going to be a lot of short sleeve knitted polo. This is a style that's been around since the 1970s. And this year, what we're going to see are open weave, vintage inspired polos with ribbed hems using a lot of earthy colors. So think brown, beige, dusty pink, mint green. Again, notice the pastels. Yeah, with a pair of relaxed trousers or well-fitted shorts, this would be a good look for you. Now, what about footwear? Okay, when it comes to sneakers, we're getting back to the basics. We're talking minimalist sneakers in solid colors, classic white, creams, black, or navies. If you want to pick up a pair of trending sneakers, look for clean lines, minimal branding, and we're going to see a lot of eco-friendly materials. But if that's too much for you, want something even more relaxed, look for a pair of refined sandals. The style details here are going to be minimal straps and premium materials like leather or suede. What's trending right now are double strap leather sandals, and even simple sporty hiking sandals are making a comeback. But this is real men, real style. Let's talk about something a little bit nicer. Guys, I got to warn you, square-toed dress shoes are, for some reason, going to be trending. Be careful of that. But seriously, I didn't really find any info on any dress shoes that are going to be trending, so I'm just going to recommend going with a classic pair of loafers. As you guys know, I love classic style loafers. They've been around for over 100 years. Pretty much, they are not going anywhere. And a pair in tan, dark brown, even black, these are going to be easy to wear and elevate pretty much any of your outfits. Now, if you're looking to level up your style, you really need to check out my free community over on School. I've set this community up so we've got free classes that you can make your way through step by step and learn the basic foundations of men's style. We actually have giveaways. In fact, this year alone, I've given away over $15,000 in gear that has accumulated here in my office, and I love sending it out to you guys free of charge. And I have to say, the men that are in this group are friggin' awesome. We've got a no a-hole policy. People treat each other with respect. And what we've managed to create in this community is a place where a man can come in and ask questions and get some solid advice. So gents, use the link in the description of today's video. Go check out our free communities on School. These are for you to become the man you know yourself to be. Now, what's one of the trends you got to be careful of? So when it comes to prints, geometric and abstract prints. These are going to be really common, and I think they're fine for a shirt, maybe an accessory like a tie or a pocket square, but be careful when they're on anything else. If you grab a jacket, you grab a pair of trousers, you grab a shirt that you spend a lot of money on and it's got one of these prints on it, guys, it's going to be out of fashion by next season. In addition, we're going to see a lot of pleated trousers out there. I like pleats on trousers. They give you a little bit more room, especially if you're a heavier guy. But if you're in great shape, if you are a thinner guy, in general, there's no reason to go for pleats. So be careful when the fashion industry is pushing down a style on you that isn't going to suit your build or your body. And be careful of items that you would probably never wear. We're going to see a lot of suit shorts out there. Yes, these are shorts made from a suiting material, so they're made to be really nice. But here's the deal. It doesn't matter if shorts are made from a suiting material. Shorts are casual. So unless you plan to be rocking the Bermuda short look, in most situations, you don't need a pair of shorts made from a material like that, even though they're trending. So be careful of buying something you're honestly not going to be able to fit in your wardrobe and you're never going to probably wear. Now, some trends I'm jumping on. Tailored athleisure. So for coming in on 20 years, I've been watching this industry develop. And what I've seen is a lot of the companies like Lululemon, have really come out with some nice pieces. Yeah, they got to get the positioning of the buttons on their jackets still fixed. But what we're starting to see in a lot of these athleisure companies is they're starting to figure out style. They're actually putting together some pieces that look really good. And to be honest, gents, if you find a pair of trousers, if you find a shirt that looks good, this could be a dress shirt, but yes, you know it's athleisure. This is made from a performance fabric, but you just like the look of it. Go for it. Grab it. Bring it into your wardrobe. And again, getting back to colors, this year we're going to see a lot of soft neutrals. We're going to see a lot of earth tones. That is a great thing. If you've got brown hair, if you've got olive skin, a lot of these tones are going to suit you. In fact, the only complexion I don't think these are going to work for is if you have really light skin and light colored hair. In general, though, earth tones work with most complexions, especially when compared with brighter colors or even the pastels. So what do you think, gents? Agree, disagree? Let me know in the comments below. And if you just want timeless advice on how to dress well, guys, I got you covered with this video right here, a foundational video that, yeah, it's absolutely free here at Real Men Real Style. Go check it out, guys. All right, see you in the next video. Take care.